YouTube, what is up? Valiant here. So I wanted to kind of go over some PvP stuff with you guys, things that I learned, also some really cool, like, not really tricks or tips, but some like keybinds and stuff like that that will really help you guys, you know, maybe do a little bit better when you guys are PvPing and stuff like that. I'm gonna go over a lot of things like, you know, with if you're heavy, dropping your backpack, which ways to peek, you know, how to clear, like I'll clear dorms and show you guys how I clear dorms and stuff like that. So we're gonna start off with a few other things. We're on offline and there's scabs all over the place, so that's a good thing. So first off, we're going to talk about bullets before gun. The best thing, in my opinion, is any gun that you run, you want to run the best ammo. There are weapon charts, there are bullet charts, there are apps on your phones that you can grab to look at the ammo that you need. If you guys don't know what ammo there is, I'm sure what we'll do is we'll put a link to you know, an ammo chart in the description below so that you guys can do that. You know, the best thing that you want to do is use ammo. Like, obviously you could have a really good gun, but you could be using, you know, a shitty AK with single fire with BP and you still one tap a fully geared guy in the face. You know, no matter what, if I have the best ammo, I try to run it. So for 5.56, it's either 5.56 is kind of tricky. SSAAP is the best one. 9.95 is good, but later on in wipe, because of the fact that it has like no flesh damage. It's only armor pin. And then you have 8.55A1 and then 8.56A1. Right now, like, with how wipe is, 8.55A1 and 8.56A1 are a very decent round to use. For 7.62 by 51, or you want to use M993 is the best round, and it goes M62, M61, or M61 then M62. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then M80. I mean, M61's better, but for me, I don't know why. I feel like M62 does just as much as M61. I mean, it's harder to get M61 than it is to get M62, so I use M62 over M61 unless I have an abundance of M61. So that's just how I use it. You got 9mm, which is PvP, which is 7 and 37 if you guys used to play back then when that's what it was. And then you have AP 6.3, and then you can use whatever other ammo you want. You can use Tracer, you can use PSTGZH and leg meta people, whatever you want. 7.62 by 39, you got MAI AP, and then you have BP as well. So it goes MAI AP, BP, PS, and then T45M. So you guys can kind of choose what you want to choose. But I'm always saying ammo before gun. Use whatever gun that you want, but make sure you put good ammo in it. You know, you can kit out a rifle like mine right now, which is the RD704, it's the brand new one, and put in shitty ammo and shoot people 5 or 6 times and they're not going to die because the ammo is bad. So make sure you don't want to spend a crap ton of money on your gun and then not on your ammo. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to peek with inertia and how to like lean peek and all that kind of stuff. You know, obviously you probably know about it, stuff like that, which is, I'm just gonna try to tell you guys a little bit. So obviously I have my buddy in here, which is Twan, which is my editor, and I have all of his gear. I am overweight as F, 46.2 kilograms, which is not super heavy, but if you watch how, like, the difference between me like running around like this is kind of crazy, right? The difference of me running around. But if I drop my bag, which I always tell everybody to do this, drop your bag before you get into a fight, and then your running and movement is way better. You can jump, you can do whatever you need to do. So for a lot of people, you know, they play on like the lowest possible FOV. I play on 75 FOV. It is the best. I'm going to teach you guys and show you guys why. I'm going to show you guys something that's going to be a total life changer for you guys. Obviously, you can play on whatever FOV you want, but if you start out at 50, I'm telling you guys, playing at 75 or 70 or 69, whatever you guys want to do, is so much better than being at 50 FOV. Watch this. So I can see him on my right peak, right? When I'm running and looking to the right, but look at my left peak. I can't see him at all. So if I was running 50 FOV and I ran past this and I look left, unless I think I need to be a little bit farther out. You can't see him. You can see him on right, but you cannot see him on left. Watch this. This is the difference between 50 and 75. That goes for anything, doors, so on and so forth. So now I kind of want to show you guys a little bit about peeking. You can hold this, like, you know there's a guy there, right? So you run and you know there's a guy there, right? You want to go again and then come back and then bam. You don't want to like sit here and then go, because if they already know where you're at, they know that you're gonna peek that. So instead of like sitting here and being like, oh, let me just peek you really quick, you kind of like, how I do it when I'm PvPing is this. I don't just like lean peek. I don't think I ever lean peek anymore because it's so slow. What I'll do is I'll scope in and like I'll lean, but I'll walk into it. So instead of like just lean peeking the corner, I hold my scope in and I just walk onto them and then just try to shoot them in the head. You know, there's other things you can do, like if you hit Alt and what is it called? Alt and E. You can do that. Alt E. Which is, it's still slower than just kind of walking around the corner. I mean, if you're like this right here, and you run past this and you know there's a guy there and you have a laser on, you literally can just full auto spray with a laser and just try to point the laser at their, you know, thorax / head. Okay, so now, like, kind of, since I showed you kind of how to like lean and peek and stuff like that, with the like how with the inertia it is right now, I'm gonna show you guys left peeking and right peeking and the difference between left peeking and right peeking. Hopefully this kind of teaches you guys a little bit. You don't ever want to left peek, ever. You don't ever want to go down the hall and peek left. But I'm gonna show you why right here. All right. I'm on the which side? Right here?
To your left.
Okay.
I'm just right hand peeking and aiming down.
Okay. So he's right hand peeking, right? You can barely see him. But for him, he is fully out. He can fully see my whole body. But look at me. You would think like, oh yeah, you can't see them on my left peek. So I mean, he's gonna show his perspective really quick, and you can see the difference. Like literally, you can show right here the difference between a right peek and a left peek. But now if I go over here, so left peek over there. That's the difference. So he thinks that he's behind the wall. He thinks that he's perfectly concealed like I was right now. Like he's thinking like, oh, I'm perfectly concealed. No, this is what a left peek is. And the other one is a right peek. And that's the difference between left peeking and right peeking. And that's why you don't ever left peek. Unless if you're going to like come around a corner, right? Go over there, Twan, on the other side. So left peek on that side, left peek on that side, or actually no, sorry, right peek. So do what you were just doing. Okay, so if I know he's there, right, and I do this, and I come like this, I'm going to literally, I'm not gonna peek him, I'm not going to, you know, scope in or whatever. This is what I'm gonna do. And that is exactly how I've always done it. No matter what, all you do is just walk into it with a laser and just full auto spray where you know the guy is. It's so much easier than trying to peek and then, you know, lean in, and they're gonna one tap you in the face anyways. And I've seen a lot of people do it. I mean, I see a lot of people do it when I'm playing, and they do it to me, and they don't really think that I don't know if they think that I'm just like not scoped in and watching what they're doing. I mean, as soon as they go, I one tap them right in the face. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I would say to like rotate or how to push a fight. There are so many ways in Tarkov to learn how to, like, as long as you played Tarkov, you can learn so many different rotations. I'm gonna show you guys a few of them. So Tuan's gonna be at the end. I'm not gonna throw a grenade at him. I have a grenade. I want to throw a grenade, but pretend like I'm gonna throw a grenade, right? I'm like, oh, a grenade. And then I'm gonna run up, and he's gonna be hiding. So there's no way you're gonna see Tuan because he's gonna be hiding. When I throw a grenade, what he'll do, happens all the time, they'll back in a little hallway. You come through here, check this out. And then they're dead. Also, okay, so from starting from this end, if you have a guy here, right, and they're trying to peek you and they're running left and right and they're trying to kill you, look at this. You can also do that behind people. So if you hear people walking up metal, you can run and jump behind them and then walk in and kill them. A lot of people, in my opinion, don't really. So this is what I tell people is I always try to push the fight, and I'm the aggressor. When you're the aggressor, when you're PvPing, people tend to panic. Because they think like, okay, I'm gonna take it slow, I'm gonna take it nice and steady and just be relaxed and yada yada yada. And then when you have some psychopath like me running at you and jumping from 3rd story to 2nd story and just flying through the air, you're like, oh my god, that's a freaking spider monkey. What do I do? And then you're dead. So there's things like that is how to rotate. I mean, I can show you guys a million different ways to rotate, but this is where I try to tell people is to go in offline. I mean, like, we're in offline right now, and you can learn things like this. So I learned this the other day, which I didn't know you could do. Which I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't know that either. You know, you can peek that with that window. You can peek this window, which I've had people chase me, and I go right here and I'll drop on this ledge and I'll stand up, and then I'll literally just, and I'll kill them. You know, obviously you pretty much break your legs right here, but so same thing right here. We're gonna pretend like Tuan is at the end right there. Say you're stuck in this little area and you need to jump over to get over that way. I'm gonna toss a grenade. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss a grenade. I'm gonna run and go to stairwell. I'm not gonna try and run at him. I'm gonna toss a grenade to get up here. Also, if you have a guy holding that angle light right there, you can do the jumping. You can do this, right? And you can jump right here, or you can do this. Watch this. I don't want to talk about it. Not just go super fast. You have to go, and then when you start to fall, you have to hit S. Bam. So you can do this rotation and then kill the guy that's holding the angle. A lot of times they'll hear the metal and they won't realize, like, oh my god, there's a guy coming through the window. So you kind of just shit on them. There are some players that know about it. So when they know about it, they're going to be like, oh, they're going to peek it. But that's why you just have to be, you know, prepared to come around the corner full auto. You know, like I said, there are so many rotations in so many different areas. So you want to kind of just learn by yourself. I mean, I could go through and show 1,000 rotations, which, and you know, if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And I will, you know, I'll make like a rotations video for Stronghold, or, you know, how to PvP in Stronghold or something like that, if that's something that interests you guys. So let's go on to the next thing. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of show you guys how to, I guess, sort of say, read your enemy, or what I would do in a situation that, how I'm thinking. So we obviously have my editor down here, right here. Say hi, Twan. Hi, wave at us.
You motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so Twan's down there. I know there's a PMC down there, right? I heard them hit metal. I heard them come up. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run. I can see his head. I know he's there. I'm gonna peek him like this, okay? And then I'm gonna peek, so shoot. Obviously, you're gonna shoot, not hit me. So bam. I know that he has a big gun. It's the crack of the round going through the freaking the hull is insane. So I know it's going to be a big gun, because it's a gun that I've never heard before, and that's absolutely terrifying. So I'm not gonna just like, so he's holding the angle. Unless you're a skilled enough player to, you know, walk and then tap in the head, there's going to be a difference. You don't want to sit here and you don't want to like, oh, hey, how you doing, Twan? And then he's going to shoot you right in the face. At this point in my head, I'm thinking, okay, is this guy going to move, or is he's just going to sit there? So first, I want to think, do I have a grenade? If I have a grenade, I'm gonna try to throw a grenade, and I'm not going to. I don't have a grenade, so I'm just gonna kind of just try to visualize it with me. I'm not going to fully peek and throw a grenade at him. I'm gonna throw a grenade, let's say like here, where my laser is on the wall. I'm gonna throw the grenade. It's gonna hit the wall. It's gonna bounce to the left. You never know what's gonna happen. Never. I've had grenades roll 20 meters or 20 feet, and I've had a grenade hit a wall, bounce off, roll underneath something, and then blow a guy up. You never know what's gonna happen with the grenade. So you can throw a VOG and it bounces off and hits this, and then hits the chair, bounces over the chair and blows him up and kills him. So I always throw grenades, but not only to like scare them, but if you throw a grenade and it bounces and hits the wall, he's going to be like, oh shit, let me move back a little bit. So then you can kind of do your game plan. We'll make a game plan. My game plan would be this. I know he's got a large rifle. I don't know which one it is. Well, I do. It's the AXMC. It's a brand new one. So it will one-shot you. So you want to throw the grenade. He's going to move. You can also use the grenade sound as like a movement thing. So you can throw it, run back. Watch this. Oh. Fucking legs. Hold on. Fragments are a thing, and the fragments will literally explode and hit you in the head and kill you. Done it to me multiple times. So I ran and jumped out that window. He has no clue that I'm running outside right now, and I'm going to come behind him. You want to avoid bushes because he's going to hear the bushes. So you want to come up, and literally you can just be like, hey, how you doing? And then you can kill him. So I've had so many people. I had a guy level last wipe. He was level 75, and I was like level 72 or 3 or whatever. He left this door open, and I walked up and one tapped him right in the back of the head. Because close your doors, people. Close your doors. Just literally said something awesome. Grenades also allow you to control people's. Nice. There's no sound at all. Grenades actually help you control people's positioning. So if you're standing down there and you toss a grenade and that grenade lands here, they're going to run over here. if you go in here in this back window and you throw a grenade up into the window, you know, like if I'm right here and I throw a grenade up there, the guy's gonna push to the other side of the hall. So then I can literally run up and then know he's in this room and I'm gonna shoot him. I mean, you're not always gonna win your gunfights. Tarkov, people are gonna one tap you in the face, yada yada yada, whatever. So that's pretty much about like rotating and trying to read your enemy. Obviously, every fight's gonna be different, and that's why I love Tarkov, because there's so many different things that could be going on. You could be going in the woods, you could be in shoreline, you could be doing whatever, but try to like use what you can with this video and try to throw it into any map that you go to, any map that you love to be on. So now I'm going to show you guys a few little things that a lot of people don't know. So Twan, go out there into the middle of the, what do you call it? Okay, so bye Twan. Twan is now dead. So imagine you just killed a fully geared PMC in the middle of dorms. Okay, you're thinking in your head, shit, that's a horrible spot. What do I do? This is how I would do it. First off, I would drop my backpack. Annoying ass broken legs. So obviously there could be people over here. I would say in my head, if 3 is already cleared, I'm gonna go clear 2. If you don't want to clear 2 and you just want to, and you know there's nobody over there. Okay, so a lot of people don't know this. Alt left click puts their gun on your body. Alt left click puts their bag on your body, and then you can drag that, and then you don't even have, I don't ever search pockets unless I absolutely need to. So that's how fast I just looted him. I mean, I can do it way faster. Watch. So if I'm here and I'm looting him, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done. That's it. I try to loot as fast as possible and get out of where I'm at. You know, a lot of people will think, you know, I need to loot this body ASAP. But clearing everything first before you run out and lay on a body, and a lot of people will do this mistake, is they'll lay on a body. Watch this. I'm gonna show you guys something. All right, so say that I lay down, right, and I'm like, oh cool, look at all this loot, and then watch this. There's like I think it's only like a 0.5 to 1 second delay, where when you stand up, it takes your body a second to stand all the way up, and then you can start moving. I cannot tell you guys how many times where I have been instantly one tapped in the head because while I'm standing up from laying down, and then I stop for a second right before I can run, and I get tapped right in the head. So in my opinion, laying down is never the thing. I very rarely lay down in this game, because of the reason why is if you stand up, you kind of screw yourself. But you know, that's super something that hopefully can help you guys out. You know, things, let's see, did you have anything in your pockets? You did. Okay, so watch this. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So you can control left click to put things from his body. So if he has, you know, stuff in his backpack, right? Check this out. You hit control left click and it puts everything on his body, and then you control left click again and it will put whatever you want from your body onto his stuff. So if he has your, you know, the rig inside here, and you have all this stuff inside your, you know, your rig, bam bam bam, and then you can just go. So control left click puts stuff from your body and his body into your inventory. Okay, hold on, let's say that again so I don't jumble that up. if you have stuff on your body, you can control left click, which puts it onto his body. If you control left click from his body, it puts it onto your body. It's stuff like that that makes a tiny bit of difference, where it makes you a faster looter. And you also lose stamina when you lay down from standing up. I'll turn my camera off real quick so you guys can see. If you watch it, you lose about 25% of your stamina, and that's why laying down is not good. If you stand up and you're just kind of like standing here like this and you're looting and you get hit, you're like, oh shit, I gotta run. So now I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. So this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna show you guys, and hopefully this video has helped you guys out. If it has, make sure to like and comment on this video. It'll really help me out and I really appreciate it. But go to your settings, go to your controls, scroll all the way down to discard. Discard right here is a lifesaver. It is the best thing ever. So if you are sitting here and you're like, oh shit, I don't want this in my bag, watch this. I put mine on my mouse right here. I can automatically kick things out of my... It is the easiest thing ever, and I see so many people that will do it. They'll like sit here and they'll right click and they'll discard. I mean, I can just automatically, bam, it's gone. It's out of my inventory as fast as I possibly can get it out. I mean, you know, 90% of the time I don't use that only for like kicking out crap stuff that I don't want. Like if I grab, you know, whatever bolts or whatever, and I know, oh, this thing's way more expensive, I'm not gonna sit here and then right click and then discard. I'm just gonna click mouse 3 and it's gonna kick it right out of my inventory. So hopefully this helps. If it does, please make sure you guys let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see, like, you know, a stronghold, how to PvP guide, stuff like that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make that video next. So make sure, like I said, make sure to subscribe as well. We post videos every single day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I will see you guys later. Peace.